Hey, what's up everyone? How you guys doing today? Danny Lighting here. So I'm not 100% sure what today's car lobby is, but we'll find out here in a minute. All right, so we got this thing set up on a 12-4 dyno time, but I don't know what lobby it's gonna be in. We're gonna find out. It might be in a different dyno, but for the parts I got installed on this thing, it seems to be running super good. Let me see if I can speed it up really quick. I'm not sure if I can do much about it, but 12.4. What if I move this over? 12.4, 12.5. Transmissions over here. All right, so 12.399. Let me do a little preset for now. 12.3, 12.4s, 12.7s. Yeah, the Gamiras are super weird cars. 280. So I think about 12.4 is probably the fastest I'm gonna get, actually. Yeah, 12.4 is pretty much where I'm stuck at right now, so let's find out what lobby this car is actually going to be in. I mean, this car is amazing, but let's try it out. Let's try it out. We'll find out what she does, right? We will find out what she does. I set it up, I don't know, yesterday or the day before. I ran some races. It was doing really well, but I'm not sure what lobby it's actually in. If it's too weird of a lobby, maybe we'll change cars, but basically 12.4 is the dyno melon. It's like 12.398 or something like that. All right, that guy's like, nope, don't want to race you. Don't know why. Everybody's like scared to race Danny Lightning, I guess. I mean, am I that scary? I mean, I don't think I'm that scary, am I? All right, he wants to race me. Good. You think I'm going to be in the 12.8? If so, we might have to pick a different car. All right, let's see what this guy runs. Hey Shagga, what's up? Eric, how's it going? Melon in the house. What's up, Melon? Jedi, I forgot to say hello to everybody. I appreciate you guys coming out. What's up, Betty? What's up, Race Ellen? How's it going? I say Ziotic. He ran a 14. Ooh, yeah, we might need to change the cars. Let's do a couple more races. And I also need to start the wild card. So hold on, I totally forgot to start the wild card, but right now, we're just trying to figure out where this is actually lobbied at. Racing this bot will probably let us know. But yeah, I might just change cars. I think this one's going to be too slow. This is going to be an awesome live car, but maybe not for the setup. There's a couple parts I'm missing that would make it a little faster, but I don't have all the parts for it is the problem. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. All right, let's see what this guy ran here. But I'm thinking we're probably going to change lobbies here, yeah. So he ran a 12.8, so like, yeah, I'm probably in the... I'm here at 13.8, so yeah, I probably am in like the 12.8s or 13-second lobby. Let's choose a different car. Unfortunately, that's just a little bit too slow for everybody, so we'll flip it out to something else. Hold on. Also, I need to go start the wild card. I'm a few minutes late. I totally forgot. 1 second, guys. Wild card. Hopefully we got her filled up. If not, I'm gonna have to kick a bunch of people in the buttocks. Max the Gamer in the house. What's up, Max? Oh, someone already started it. Cool, cool. Good job, good job. I'm guessing Miguel got it. Thank you. Oh, Miguel said already running. Cool, cool. Fran says, laugh my ass off. As free to play, this is all insane. What's insane? I am almost a free to play player, right? I've been playing for 7 years. Every now and again, I'll buy a car for 20 bucks just because I like the car, but I spend 50, 60 bucks a year on the game, maybe. Very little. All right, we're going to find out the dyno time on this car. Let's go run this one. This should be in the 12-0 lobby, guys and gals. We should be in the 12-0 lobby, so yeah. I don't want to test run. What am I doing? I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Let's go back to the live lobby and race a 12-0 car. I love this car. Love this car. Plus, it's beautiful. Flyer says, can I have a shout out? What's up, Flyer? How's it going, man? Nice to see ya. Please don't spam on the chat, though. One of the moderators will ban you or time you out or something if you keep posting the same thing over and over. Max says it's hard enough to even make videos. You definitely got to have some time, you know. Making videos is very time consuming. Between recording, editing, and all the other stuff, I mean, you're probably, even like a 10 or 15 minute video, I mean, you're probably looking at 2, 3, 4 hours to make it. I would say on average when I record a CSR2 video, it's surprising if I get it done in less than 2 hours. I don't know. I mean, you gotta sit there and make thumbnails. You gotta put it on the video editor, cut out any parts you don't want anymore, retake some parts where you misspoke sometimes. Then you gotta, when you're done with that, then you gotta hit the edit or the render button and wait for that to finish. Then you have to wait for it to upload. Then you have to put in all the YouTube information, design your thumbnails. Yeah, 2 hours is pretty much average even for a short video. So you do got to have some spare time in order to keep up with video making. I know Max is pretty darn busy all the time. Alright, so Melon says the Lambo Huracan Coupe is crap. Yeah, there was a time when that was a highly recommended car, but things have changed a lot in the game. I mean, if you're a brand new player, it may come in handy, but it's really not a good car. It's one of those cars where if you get it, you might be like, oh, this is awesome, but after a few months, you're going to realize, oh, I don't use this car anymore. I have no use for this thing, so it's one of those cars you will outgrow very quickly. Now that they give you like the Tier 5 Supra and some of those other Tier 5 Elite Tuners cars, they blow that Lamborghini out of the water and you get those other cars for free at some point, so. What's up, Sean? How's it going? Shagga, what's up, buddy? Awesome to see ya. Maybe later, but thank you. Well, you know, I probably bought and stripped maybe about 30 of those Lamborghini Huracans. That means I spent about 30 million game cash maxing that car out. That's a lot of game cash. Like a lot of game cash. Way too much. Way too much. 3, 2, 1, go. I mean, back in the day, you kind of had to do it. It was about your only choice to easily... It was the only car you could easily get and easily get parts for. Now things are a little bit different, though. Yeah, the Dark Horse is a very nice car. Ooh, he ran 11.7s. Your car is too fast, sir. Your car is too fast. Friends, what about snipers? Oh, we found somebody in a crazy car right there. We got a Lotus. Evja. I don't really know how to say some of these car names, but some guy in a crazy Lotus. I think those are really good live racers, if I remember correctly. Ziotic, did we disconnect? What happened? I don't know, but this game disconnects a lot lately. This game is always having live racing problems. Fadu, what's up, man? Awesome to see ya. How's your day going? Race Matrix, what up? But yeah, Shaga, there's a lot of cars that can beat Shacks. Especially when it comes to tier 5, you just have to have enough parts. Look at that rainbow effect. What is that? I've never seen that before. Is that supposed to be there? Because that doesn't look normal. That's weird. Very strange. If I miss saying hello to anybody, I'm sorry. Fadu is having some coffee and enjoying the live. Nice, nice. We got George Cruz. What's up, buddy? Ziotic, how's your day going? I see you retracted your message, so I don't know what you said there, but you must have said something. Stating the obvious, right? Alright, so if you have the Mustang GT, the tier 3 Mustang GT, if you put enough Elite Tuners parts into it, it'll beat Tempest 1, Tempest 2, and Tempest 3 now. You can upgrade that with the Elite tokens and make it faster. It's not a good car, but it's good for Tempest. Someone recently brought to my attention that some of those old school cars that got upgraded to Elite Customs cars can now beat Tempest 1, 2, and 3. So I'm like, huh, that is interesting. So I'm going to be making some new videos on recommended cars for Tempest. I mean, it kind of sucks dumping your Elite tokens into those cars, but it is an option. Personally, I don't think it's a great option because I would rather spend my tokens on the other cars, but it is an option. All right, let's race D Gray. Yeah, the little BMW 235i is now capable of beating Tempest. So the Golf on tier 1, the Golf, the Boxster, or the Mustang are really good. For tier 2, wait, did I say Boxster? No, I messed up. There's no tier 1 Boxster. For tier 1, the Golf or the Mustang, either one will do it. The reason I don't normally recommend the Mustang to people is, well, you got to spend your Elite tokens on that car to make it as fast as possible. And, well, I think it's better off just to get the GTI because you don't have to put any Elite tokens into the GTI. So I get people that call me on the time, oh, well, the Mustang's a better car. Well, yeah, maybe it's a better car, but if you want that car to be maxed out, you got to earn a bunch of tokens and dump them into there where you don't have to do that on the GTI. So In my brain, that means the GTI is a better choice for most people because it will beat Tempest 1, it will beat Tempest 2, it'll beat the first bosses. I mean, it'll do everything you need it to do, and you don't have to do anything extra to max it out other than just get a couple of Volkswagen Fusion parts and you're good to go. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, I'm not 100% sure how good the Mustang is without parts, but I still prefer the GTI, to tell you the truth. It's a great little car. In my opinion, the Mustang is something you play with later on, but that's just how I see it. If I do, yes, there is a spreadsheet out there on how many tokens are needed for the cars. I might have a link to that in my video's descriptions. I'm not 100% sure if that's in there, but it might be. I got some links to some game stuff like that in my video's descriptions. That may or may not be one of them, but I think it is. Alright, so Shagga said he got 2 GR Supras. That's interesting. I mean, you can buy as many of those as you want, I think. You can go in there and buy those all day long, but... Oh, Dogfather says something about the Tier 3 GR Supra. Yeah, the Tier 3 Supra is terrible. The Tier 5 GR Supra is great. Tier 3, yeah, don't bother with that. If you get the Tier 5 one, definitely upgrade it. It's a really good car. If you get the Tier 3 one, don't touch it unless you absolutely need it for something. But honestly, if I had 2 of something, I would always strip one for parts and, you know, keep one, strip the other. Always keep one of everything and strip the duplicates. There's only a couple of cars in the game where I can really understand having more than one of them. Like, I can understand having more than one Gamera. I wouldn't mind having like 3 or 4 Gameras if I had the parts, because you can do all kinds of weird, crazy tunes on a Gamera if you know what you're doing. So, I mean, you could have one set up for like a crazy, ridiculous live racing tune, one setup for this, one setup for that, one setup for the other thing, and then you don't have to mess with the tunes. But I guess 2 Gameras, I got 2 of them. 2 is good enough. I got a regular one and a purple star one, so. Melon says, I do have 4. What, the Gameras? Probably the Gameras. I mean, they're crazy good cars. There's not many cars that I would want multiples of, but that's one of them. I can totally understand why you have 4 of those. Alright, Fadu is skipping the next showdown. I mean, if you got a car that can run in showdown, even if it's slow, I would say at least do some races, because you want to collect whatever you can from it, right? EKT got kicked out of my lobby for no reason. Unfortunately, the game is like that sometimes. George says, Tier 2 car you recommend. So if you're talking about Tempest, the BMW, I'm about to put out a video for this later today, but the BMW 235i, if you dump a bunch of elite tokens into it. So it's not my #1 recommendation, but that will do it now. The Tier 2 718 Boxster is one of the highest recommended cars, with or without the star. Preferably you want the one with the star, because it'll be a little bit faster and hold a few more fusions, but the one with or without the star should be fine. Next, would be this is probably the best car out there, is the Miata Rocket Bunny. The little tier 2 Rocket Bunny Miata, that'll beat Tempest with no stage 6 parts installed. All you need is stage 5 parts. And I think the tier 2 Golf GTI, the Rocket Bunny one, is also a very good choice for Tempest. So any of those cars will do you really, really, really well. I mean, there's probably some more cars that'll do it. I do have an old school video on some of the older cars that are good for Tempest, but some of those cars I just mentioned weren't in the game back when I made that video, but those are the main ones I would recommend at the moment. Those cars are really, really good. Max says the Legends 300 SL is good as well. I'm not very familiar with that car. I don't think I ever upgraded mine that I can remember. Maybe I did, but I don't think so. I don't believe I did. Alright, we'll do a couple more races here, then we'll go back out to the lobby and let somebody else get a chance to race me. Mark is stuck on American Road Trip again. Me too. Ah, crap. It says I don't have any internet. Hold on a second. We might... There's a pretty good chance it's going to disconnect me from the lobby. Ugh. Don't disconnect me. Don't disconnect me. Don't disconnect... Good, good. It didn't. Alright, there's EKT in his crazy Elite Tuners Mustang. Check that thing out. I don't really like that car, but it looks nice. 3, 2, 1, go. I think that's one of the crappier Elite Tuners cars. I mean, it's fast and all, but it's not really like... it's not the greatest. So, good for the swaps, buddy. Thanks for the swaps, buddy. That's what I meant to say. Stacks in the house. What's up, my man? William D. He says, I hate getting a 3-star Huracan because it costs $100,000 to strip. Does it really cost $100,000 to strip? Normally, I just strip those cars and I don't really pay attention to the price for stripping, but that's kind of a lot. $100,000 to strip it? That's kind of crappy. 3, 2, 1... go. That's too much to strip a car. At least that's my opinion. I don't think that's right. That's a giant ripoff. But Mark, I'm always stuck on the American Road Trip because it's too much, takes too much game cache and too many parts. That's not an easy thing to do without spending some money. They make it all kinds of crazy. Hey Zine, how's it going? Zine Zine, not sure how to say that, but I'm doing alright, my friend. How about yourself? Hope you're having a good day. I think it was my turn to win, so I'm just going to go for it. Pretty sure it was my turn to win this one. We got Jedi Boss. What's up, Jedi? I think I said hello to you already, but if not, hello again. Alright. But yeah, so when I started off in Tier 2, I think the one I got was the little BMW 325i, and I just drove that until I pulled a Boxster out of a crate. After I got the Boxster, that was my main, and still is really my main Tier 2 car. I love the Tier 2 Boxsters. Ah, it's a name from Italy. Is that a common name there? I don't think I've ever talked to anybody with that name before. Zine, am I saying that right? Is it Zine? Hey Samuel, how are you doing today? Max is in a C Zinger. That's a pretty cool car, actually. I don't remember if it's my turn to win, so I'm going to go slow here. Alright, he slowed down. It's my turn. Cool, cool. I wasn't paying attention to the races. I was just racing. I was racing with no clue what was going on the screen, so yeah. Samuel's gonna try and join us. Nice, nice. Alright, Max, have a good one, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. We will catch you later. If you guys aren't familiar with Max, he's another CSR YouTuber. He makes some CSR2 videos and some stuff for some other games as well, but he's got lots of great CSR videos. You guys might want to check out Max. Alright, Sean's in my lobby. Cool, cool. Alright, EKT, we'll do like 2 more races here, then we will go back out to the lobby and give somebody else a chance. Oh, he disconnected, so someone else disconnected. We got the 5th ghost. Look at that crazy body kit on that car. That's insane. I don't know if this is one of you guys or not, but 3, 2, 1, go. That's a really interesting body kit. I think he's gonna... Ooh. Oh, man, that was a close race. Later, Max. EKT, yeah, man, thank you for the swaps. That was fun. Alright, so he's not going to challenge me back. Ayaka, how's it going? Nice to see ya. Alright, we got Daniel G challenging me in the Pandem Skyline GTR BCN R33. Hopefully I said that right. Alright, who's gonna win? Come on, you can do it, little car. We got her, we got her. Alright. I really like this car. Darker Knight is the 5th ghost. So I don't know if he just didn't I don't know if he disconnected or didn't challenge me back, but anyways, good race. Good race, good race. Sometimes this game has a lot of live racing problems, but Ayaka says the Chevy Chevelle is cool. Yeah, I love this thing. Oh, we disconnected. Another disconnection there. Alright, we're going to race this Lexus. Now, this thing is probably going to beat me. This Lexus will probably beat my car. I don't know about that color, but I don't expect to win this race. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, so far, so good. Is he going to make a comeback? No, I got it. All right. I even slowed down a few times. Crazy Gaming. Crazy Gaming says, hi, I am Crazy Gaming. Hello, Crazy Gaming. So Darker Knight says I didn't give him a chance to re-challenge. Yeah, it must have disconnected or something. It must have kicked one of us out of there. That's a bummer. Joey, I think we're in the 12-0 lobby today, bud. 12-0, 12.0. Where's my pinned comment? Is it gone? Maybe I didn't pin that comment. Thought I did. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, Dark, the game has always got some crazy issues. But the last update or so has definitely had some crazier issues. Lots of live racing problems. I mean, I've been playing this for 7 years, so I'm used to it, but there's constant issues on live racing disconnects. Some updates are worse than others. This one is, I haven't seen an update that was this bad for live racing in probably about a year. I'm not really sure what happened there. I clicked on the thing to buy gas, and now I'm racing somebody. Alright. That's what it's called, being oblivious. I think I was reading the chat and not really looking at the screen so much, but I was trying to buy gas. Alright. Let me get the gas. What is my dyno time? It should be right at 12.0 actually. What's up, King? How is your day going? Joey says, I'm going to get my ABT. Oh, you're going to bring out the Audi, hey? Those Audis are crazy. Murdo, how's it going? Made a new account, but I think the rookie pass is bugged. I cannot complete it on a fresh account for some reason. So if you think you're having some sort of a glitch, you need to contact game support. I actually don't really know much of anything about the rookie pass or how it works. I mean, if you're doing all the tasks and you're not able to complete it, I mean, I don't even know how it works. I've never seen it. All I know is some people have got it, but basically, I mean, if you're doing the stuff and it's not completing, you might want to contact game support and let them know, because you're probably having a glitch or something. But unfortunately, that's the best I can tell you, is contact game support and see what happens. Hopefully they can fix the problem for you. Artavan, how's it going? Nice to see ya. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't remember, am I supposed to win or lose? I'm gonna run slow because I was reading the chat and I lost track as usual. All right, my turn to win. Cool. Sean says we raced twice and both were glitch out races. Why? What happened, Sean? Noonie, what's up, man? Noonie's starting another account again. Your player ID has a problem? Like, what happened? This is interesting. Seems like a lot of people are having problems with stuff on this particular update for some weird reason. I don't know why, but kind of sucks. Alright, George suggests struggling to make money in CSR. Unfortunately, that's kind of the way it goes. So, this is my strategy to make money. You're probably not going to like it, but if you want to earn 1 million game cash in a day, this is what you do. And you're going to need a nice tier 5 car. Tier 5 cars will earn the most money, hands down. Like, Tier 1 cars earn very little, Tier 2 cars earn very little, Tier 3 cars earn very little. Tier 4 cars start to earn a nice amount, but Tier 5 cars will earn the most. So what you want to do is grab a really good Tier 5 car if possible. Run all the daily races. Make sure you get through all the little daily stuff. You know, do a couple showdowns, do a couple live races. And then when you're done with all that, that's when you start doing the world's most boring thing, which is called a Tier 3 Pro regulation race. You run the race, then you have to go back to the garage, back to the map, run the race, back to the garage, back to the map, run the race, back to the garage. But if you do that over and over and over, you're guaranteed to win every single race because it's super easy if you have a upgraded car. But you can easily make about 1 million game cash doing that in an hour. But you will need to either watch ads to get more gas or spend your gold to get more gas. But it's a tedious, boring, horrible task, but it's a good way to make money really fast. So do your daily stuff and then regulation race. It'll probably make you hate life, but it's really easy to earn money that way. Just very tedious. I used to do that. Like the first year I played this game, I was just like all about it, man. I was on it all day long. Every chance I got, I was on here playing. And I would easily earn 1 million game cash in a day like it was nothing. Now, if I were to play that much, I would get burnt out and probably get sick of the game. So you kind of got to be careful how much you play. If you're one of those people that get sick of things quickly, don't spend too much time on it. I mean, you want to make sure you spend enough time on something, but I couldn't play for 2 or 4 or 6 or 12 hours every single day. You know what I mean? Zadok, all right, man. Good swaps. Good swaps. Noonie says, no matter if I make a new profile, it goes back. I would contact game support and give them a very detailed description of your problem. That's really weird. That is really weird. I've never really heard of that happening before, but yes, I would definitely contact them. Be like, hey, what's going on with my account? I'm having some major glitches here. This whole thing is super screwed up. Please fix it, you know? I would be bothering them like crazy. Ooh, what car just beat me? What is that? Either I got a bad run. Ah, he's in that BMW. That BMW, those are really good cars. George says, what emulator? Oh, crap. It just crapped out on us. All right, we got 5th Ghost again. Cool. I use LD Player. It seems to be the one that runs this game the best as far as I can tell. I've tried some of the other ones, but I've had a lot of issues on some of the other ones. Now, I'm pretty sure I won the last race when I raced you, so I'm going to go nice and slow this time. Mark Batch says a 200,000 glitch. Yeah, I've never heard of that either. What is a 200k glitch? Joey says, oh, I hated that I spent four hours to complete an event. Yeah, that would be a pain in the butt to spend that long on an event. It would be a major butt pain, major butt pain. Major butt pain. What's up, Ed? How you doing today? Yeah, Noonie, I don't know what to tell you, man. I've never seen anything like that before. Ghost, did we disconnect again? What happened? This game's all messed up. I just realized I'm racing somebody else now. But, you know, this game's not something you can get resources on fast. It takes forever to earn resources on this game. You gotta be really patient or spend loads and loads and loads of time playing. Tiffany, Mark, Tiffany, and the Truck Stops. Is that a band name? Oh, won't let me. I've never heard of that band, William D. Mark, Tiffany, and the Truck Stops. That sounds like a band name, doesn't it? Have you guys heard the new Mark, Tiffany, and the Truck Stops album? Probably not. I haven't either. But it might be pretty good. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this game and the live racing disconnects, but it kind of sucks the fun out of live racing when it does all that. Hopefully when the next update hits, it'll be back to normal. I mean, sometimes you might get 2 or 3 updates in a row where you got live racing issues, but eventually it'll probably go back to not really glitching out on us, so we just have to kind of wait until that happens. Sean says orange Lamborghini. Yeah, I don't know, man. It let us race like twice and then it crapped out. Hey Marquise, how you doing today? All right, so I'm driving the Chevelle. It's like it has a big long name. Ring Brother Chevelle Recoil. I think I had to spend $20 for that car, or I might have won the car from a showdown or something. I can't remember how I got it, but unfortunately, Purple Star cars are the kind of cars you can't just get anytime you want. If it's a Purple Star car, I mean, just in case you don't know, you might already know this, but Purple Star cars are prize cars or paid cars. Golden Star cars can come out of crates. Purple Star cars you can only get when it's being used for an event or when they're selling it, basically. And I'm going to have to take a break here in a minute because my bladder is yelling at me. I chugged a bunch of water because I'm feeling kind of dehydrated today. So I'm actually surprised I didn't have to pee sooner. So we'll do a couple races here and then I'm going to have to run to the bathroom and take a pee. What's up, Paul G? Paul G's from Bangkok. Uh-oh, we disconnected. Hold on. Disconnected. Alright, we got KB. KB forever. I know this is one of you guys. I don't remember who, but this is one of you guys here for sure. My memory's bad, but definitely one of you viewers. Ah, Murdo, you were in the Regera. Good swaps, man. I don't know. We disconnected, though, so the game crapped out on us. But, yeah, good races. Good races. The game's always crapping out on disconnections. William D says, run an ad. I will try to remember that. Thank you, buddy. Hopefully, I'll probably forget anyways because my memory's awful, but, yeah. I really gotta pee, so we'll do like a couple more races and then I gotta pee. I hate to cut the swap short, but my bladder's pretty angry. And I don't want to pee in my pantalones, so. William D says, make money and we can watch. All right. Okay, so I can't challenge him back, so I don't know what just happened there. Let me fill up the gas tank, and then then I'm going to go run to the bathroom really quick. I will probably be back in about, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes. I just got to walk. I just walk out of my room, and there's the bathroom right outside of it, so. I should only be gone for a minute or two, but I shall return in just a minute. Be right back. All right, I'm back. 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 I have returned. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I guess that depends. What's up, Eris? How you doing today? Mogzener, what's going on, buddy? I think it's been a little while, man. How you been doing? Oh, I forgot to run the ad. I knew I would forget. Honestly, I'll tell you what, though. For every 1,000 people who watch an ad, I think we make like a penny, so. No, I could be wrong. It may be for every 100 people you make like a penny. I don't remember. Every ad view was something like 0.003 cents. It's a very small amount. So, you know, it takes a lot of views to turn into something. Now, I know on the live streams, like when somebody's watching the live stream after it ends, like if somebody rewatches it, I think YouTube plays a lot of ads on those, but during the stream, I choose not to add them because I know people don't like ads when the stream is actually live. Hey Daniel, how's it going? He says something about Supra, Lambo, and Lexus. I'm guessing you're talking about Elite Tuners cars. I might have missed something there. I don't know. I guess Psyotic's crew is recruiting, guys. So if you're looking for a crew, get a hold of Psyotic. He might have some spaces open. All right, Nooney's out of here. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Kelly Bear says, excuse me, what's the lobby, guys? Excuse you? There's no excuse for that, sir. There is no excuse for that. But we should be in the 12.0 lobby today. $12.0. I forgot to pin that up there. So $12.0. $12.0. Rolling in my 12.0 with a rag top down so my hair can blow. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Who remembers that? When I was a kid, I used to love that song when I was a kid. Now I'm just like, that was lame. A lot of the stuff I liked when I was a kid, now I either watch it or I listen to it and I go, man, that was so bad. Melon says, I would go for the LC500 or the NSXR. Those are both awesome cars. Alright, I'm going to pin William D's message. It says 12.0. 12.0. RS is looking for a new crew. Scroll up a little bit. You should see a comment about some crew recruitment up there. He says they got crews that have 500K up to 1.5 million on the requirements. RP requirements. Am I going to make a DBS 770 video? Well, I need to work on that. What's today? Today's Sunday, right? I should have made that already, but I actually kind of forgot about that car, so thanks for reminding me. Melon says something is too good to share. Huh. Uh-oh. What's too good to share? The DBS 770? If it's that good, I need to get on it. What's up, Ark? We got Ark in the house. What's up, my man? Wow, it's really that good, Melon? I figured it was gonna suck. I thought it was gonna be a turd taco. I was like, that car is gonna be awful. I think that's probably one of the reasons I forgot about it. I just assumed it was going to be bad. Huh. That's kind of cool though. I mean, it doesn't really look like anything special, and I guess there's a couple really good Aston Martins in the game, but most of them are just kind of, just like everything, you know, it's hit and miss. You never know if something's going to be good or bad, but just like Bentleys, almost all of them suck except for one or two. I think there's only 2 good Bentleys in the game, and the rest of them are just terrible. Melon says the best Aston Martin is the Tier 4 DBX 707. Yeah, that's another car I would not have expected to be good, but a lot of people really like that DBX, so that's a good deal. Yeah, the Valhalla is really good. The Valhalla is a pretty awesome car. I like that one. That's a good one. Melon, there is no such thing as a good SUV. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not really an SUV guy. I don't like them. There's probably a couple of SUVs in real life I would drive if I had one, but it wouldn't be my top choice. But if you gave me like a turbocharged SUV and it was fast and it handled well, I guess I would drive it, but they're not my thing. I did see a really amazing Lamborghini Urus with a body kit and a bunch of junk. I forget what it was called, but it was some sort of like, I'm guessing it was like some sort of speed shop, customized it. It was freaking awesome. I'm like, whoa. I was like, I would drive that, but I think that was the first time I've ever seen an SUV, and I've just been like, I want that. Now, I do like station wagons. I like station wagons, but I don't like SUVs. It's pretty weird, right? All right, good swaps, good swaps. Let's go out and give somebody else a chance. I think there's probably a few people waiting to get in, so that was a good deal. We found Guy. Oh, we got Guy on the Napalm Nova. That's a pretty crazy looking car. All right, who's gonna win? The flat black car or the... I don't know what color my car is. I guess that's a tan. Cream color? Tan color? What do you call that? Cream? I guess it's a cream color. No! Yeah, how dare you run faster than me? That was not very nice. Look, he ran 11.7s. That was fast. Ark says the Urus is a great SUV, but it's ugly. Hey, we got Click Fast. What's up, buddy? Click Fast, it might have been a masonry. I don't know, man. It was I think it was black. It had a crazy body kit. I saw it probably about a year ago and I was like, whoa, that's amazing, but that sounds familiar. I don't know if that's it or not, but that does sound familiar. Joey says, what car do you drive, Danny? In real life? I got one of them, they're Flintstones cars where you put your feet out and run and it goes across the ground. I got the Fred Flintstone car. That's what I drive. It's not very fast. But you know, it's reliable. It gets me to where I need to go. No. I actually got a 2005 Toyota Corolla. Nothing good. Nice cars cost a lot of money, so I just buy something that's cheap and gets me from point A to point B. Now, if I had a bunch of money, I would probably buy a... I don't know. I would love to have like an older WRX, but if I were going to buy something like... If I were going to buy a brand new car, maybe like a Civic Type R or something like that. I like the tuner type of cars. That's if I had the money for that type of thing. But when you ain't got no money, you buy whatever you can afford, you know what I mean? William D says something about a rust bucket. Joey would get a Ford GT Mansour. I've never seen it. Are you talking about the old Ford GT40s or something different? ARC says a Sesto Elemento. ARC? The only problem with a Sesto Elemento is you can't drive that on the street. So it would be a great track car, but you'd have to tow it on a trailer. I guess if I had a Sesto Elemento, I would buy a truck. I would hook it up on a trailer and tow it everywhere just so people could see it. Just so people could be like, what is that? I would also have some sort of like defense system on the trailer. Maybe I'd have some pools of water on each side that had sharks with laser beams surrounding it just so nobody could mess up the car, right? I'd want to make sure nobody would mess up my beautiful Sesto Elemento, but I would tow it everywhere because I wouldn't be able to drive it anywhere. But that would be one of the coolest cars to own if you were, you know, if you were like filthy stinking rich. I think they only made 5 of those ever. Heck, I would be happy to have a kit car. I don't care if it was a Geo Metro with a Sesto Elemento body on it. I'd take that. As long as it looked like a Sesto Elemento. William D says, any car above the Mason-Dixon line is a rust bucket. Not necessarily. I guess if you wash it and take care of it and stuff like that, it won't be. But, you know, now if you got a car from like 1972 and you drive it in the winter all the time and there's a bunch of salt, or I guess even if you live like, I don't know, what about like Florida? You know, if you go out to like Florida or somewhere where there's a beach, you're going to get all that salt water, all the salt air. I bet those cars rust out too, don't they? Joey says, Daniel, you seem like a generally nice guy to chill with. I'm a mean, terrible person. I like to, I'm trying to think of something terrible that I do, but I can't think of anything funny to say, so never mind. But thanks, bud. I appreciate the kind words. I was going to make a bad joke, And I couldn't even come up with a bad joke, so that's pretty terrible. It's really bad when you can't even think of a bad joke. Got good swaps, buddy. Yeah, unfortunately, we always get disconnected, right? That's normal these days. Yeah, Skylines are cool cars. I like Skylines. That would be a cool thing to have in real life. Now, my buddy actually got a Skyline. I think it was the R30... Skyline R35, maybe? And it didn't meet the safety standards here, right? So he was never able to get a license for it. It just sat in his garage for years, and he kept trying to figure out how to get it licensed so we could actually drive it. The steering wheel was on the right-hand side. It was pretty cool, but eventually he sold it because he wasn't able to get a driver's license for it, which kind of sucked. He also had a Ford Sierra GT500 and kind of had the same issue with that, so it was pretty neat. I mean, he could tow him to like the drag strip and drive him at the drag strip, but he wasn't able to make him street legal, which was a bummer. I don't know. He didn't have the boxy Skyline. He had one of the more modern looking, a little more aerodynamic Skylines. I think that's the R35 if I remember correctly. It still had the really cool tail lights. I don't know. I should remember which one it is. I mean, if I saw it, I would know it, but I'm having a brain fart on which one it was. It could have been a 33. I'm not very good when it comes to like remembering numbers and letters and things. I'm just not very good at remembering things. Like, I don't remember nothing. My brain's broken. My brain doesn't work anymore. William D says, more coffee. You know, I had 4 cups of coffee this morning, and that's too much. I try to only have like 2, maybe 3, but this morning I had 4. And I don't think I need any more. Joey says, do you watch NASCAR? No, I don't really watch TV at all. The only time I really turn on the TV is when it's bedtime. I'll put on some sort of like documentary or some History Channel show or something, just because for some reason those help me fall asleep. But no, I don't really watch TV. Usually if I have the TV on, it's just background noise, so unless it's on like Tubi or one of those free streaming services, I don't have access to it. Tommy has a 1987 Grand National. Nice, man. And a 216 Chrysler 300 SRT. Very cool. Very cool. Now, I think seeing NASCAR in person would be pretty neat. I would love to go see it in real life. I mean, on TV, to me, car racing is kind of boring, but car racing in real life is really cool. I mean, I've been to a couple of races. I've been to like some Top Fuel dragster racing. I've been to a few things like that. And it's awesome seeing it in person, but I can't imagine seeing a NASCAR just go by like 200 and some miles per hour. It's like, phew, that would be super cool. Just like standing there in the stands and those cars are just whipping by like boom, 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 boom. That would be something to see in real life. But I've never been to a NASCAR event. But just watching cars go around in a circle on TV is not really interesting to me, but would love to go to one in real life. just like sports, you know, I've never liked watching sports on television, but the couple of like real life games I went to were fun. And I used to really like playing sports, but I've just never been much of a television person, so. Now I do watch some YouTube here and there. Like, I think YouTube's a great place to get information. Like if you need to learn about something or something like that. William D says, check out Pluto and Freebie. I think I have both of those. I mainly watch Tubi. Tubi TV, there's like a million things on there. I don't know why, but I don't like Pluto. I think I actually have, I got a Roku player. I'm pretty sure I have Freebie on it, but I've only really watched Freebie once or twice. I'll have to look at that one again. But I don't know why I don't like Pluto. I think it's mainly just TV shows and stuff like that. I don't really like a lot of TV shows. But the thing about Tubi is, man, you got everything on there. There's documentaries, movies. I guess they have TV shows as well, I think. Darker nights going biking in the woods. All right, man, I hope your biking in the woods goes well. Joey says, stop the hate. What happened? Why'd you say that? I missed something. I think. There's probably more to it. Hold on. William D says NASCAR is loud. Oh, I bet. I bet. I would probably take some earplugs with me if I went. Best Fisher says, I cannot find you in the 12-0 lobby. Unfortunately, you know, some days it's really easy to find people. Other days, the game's like, nope, not going to put you in the same lobby with your buddies. But sometimes it's good. Joey out of here, so have a great day. Ah, crap, we disconnected. What a bummer. Alright, we got Lau. Except for that's not going to work either. Oh, Melon said NASCAR is boring. Joey, I take it you're a NASCAR fan. I don't know, to each their own, you know, we all like different stuff, have different interests, so. We don't all like the same things in life. I guess that's what keeps life interesting, right? I think it just changed me to a different lobby, guys. Anybody who was in there, I'm sorry, but it just bumped me to a different lobby. Where are we at? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, that was a close race. So it looks like I have maybe been moved. Okay, so he ran 11.8. So did I. I'm not sure what lobby we're in yet. There's Stacks again. Let's challenge Stacks. So he got right back into my lobby. OG says, was just in your lobby. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know where it moved me to. So Melon, today this car is tuned to exactly 12.0. So this car does have a 12.0 on the dyno today. So technically, since it runs 12.0 a lot or faster, I probably should be in the 12.0 lobby with this one, I would think, but maybe not. I mean, the game kind of does bump you back and forth a little bit here and there. William D says, you don't hear NASCAR, you feel it. Yeah, I mean, that's how it was when we went to the Top Fuel drag racing too, man. The stand, like the whole stands, the bleachers were shaking. You just heard... It was crazy. That was a very bad impression of what the cars sounded like, but... that was a very, very bad impression of the car sounds, but... What's up, Eric? How are you doing today? He says, I'm new to the game and trying to figure it all out. Alright, so Eric, if you go to my channel and you scroll down, you will find my playlist. I would check out the CSR2 New Players Guide, or whatever I called it. I can't remember exactly what I named it, but I've got a playlist for tuning your cars. I got a playlist for how to drive different cars. I've got the New Players playlist. I've got the regular CSR playlist. I mean... there's probably like, this game is very, very complicated, but we cover almost everything in the game on a lot of those playlists. Stacks, good swaps, buddy. I see you got a 000, so we disconnected, I guess. Bummer. But I'll tell you what, the Top Fuel Dragster was probably the coolest thing I've ever been to, just because, I mean... the noise, the smells, the stand shaking, just... yeah, I mean, every time one of those cars went down the drag strip, you felt that car from start to finish. It's pretty intense. Super fun, but intense. Oh, he slowed down and let me win. Well, thank you. Alright, Melon says I should be in the 12.2 lobby. Ah, Stacks, your phone died. Gotcha. That's always a bummer. Sebastian wants to know, is a Purple Star 911 GT3 good live racer? 911 GT3. The GT3. I'm trying to remember which car that is offhand. They got about 1,000 cars in this game now, so it's hard to keep track of them all. I'm not sure. Does anybody else know if that's got a good live racing setup? I'm not sure on that one. Wenpoo says, I don't think so. Melon says it's not. And Beth says, yes, it is. Melon says it's crap. I do think there are a few different versions of that car, if I remember correctly. But... one thing about this game is the majority of Porsches are not very good for some reason. I don't know why. Like the Tier 2 Porsche Boxster is amazing. That's an amazing little car. But the majority of Porsches are not. I think there's a couple decent ones when it comes to live, but... I don't think CSR2 Racing, like the employees seem to dislike Porsche for some reason. They're like, if it's a Porsche, we're gonna make it bad. We're gonna make it real bad. That's kind of how they look at it. Beth says the 911 992 is insane, completely broken. Huh. I don't know if I've ever even driven that car, honestly. But I love the little Boxster. The Tier 2 Boxster is awesome. But yeah, there's a lot of times where when I was newer at the game, I would get some sort of a Porsche and I would level it up and I was really disappointed. I'm like, aw, this car wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, and then I would be all sad. I would be super sad. Yeah, when I won Dana's Porsche 911, I was really excited about that one. I was like, yes, I got a really cool Porsche. And then I maxed it out, and I instantly regretted it after about 5 or 10 races. I realized, oh, this car is terrible. It sucked. Melon says, I call it a scam car. Art says, the Porsche Boxster helped me grow my career as a starter back then. Yeah, you know, I used to, I think the Porsche Boxster was the car when I first joined my crew and we were actually trying to start earning some points and become a milestone prize crew. I didn't really have much of anything. I'd only been playing the game for 2-3 months, maybe 4 months. I don't know. I had a very small car collection at the point. So what I did is I got in my Porsche Boxster. I live raced it. And I live raced it. And I live raced it some more. And then some more after that. And a bit more after that. And then a whole bunch more after that. And eventually, I would end up with a million respect points by the time the season ended, just from live racing the crap out of the Tier 2 Boxster. Now, I can't remember how many hours a day it took. I don't know if I was live racing for an hour or 2 hours every day, but that little guy got me the points if I put the time in with it. It was a great little live racing car. I still love that little car. Oh yeah, Stacks, the Hunapega says that's a really good Porsche, actually. Yes. Sebastian says Tier 2 live racing is underrated. Only problem with Tier 2 cars is you're not going to get the same RP out of that as a Tier 4 or a Tier 5 car. Or you're not going to make the game cash either, right? The lower the tier, the less RP and the less game cash you make. That's the problem with Tier 2. Like, there's a lot of Tier 2 cars I would love, and Tier 1 cars I would love to go in and live race all the time. But the thing is, like, I'm not going to earn the cash or the respect points that I want with those. That's the only reason I don't drive some of those Tier 1 and Tier 2 cars more often than live is normally when I'm live racing, my goal is to earn as much game cash and as much RP as I can get, so. William D says something about an RS7. RS7s are good, I think. If you're talking about the little Audis, like the Tier 5 and the Tier 4, I think there's a Tier 5 and a Tier 5 RS, isn't there? Tier 4 and Tier 5? Or are those all Tier 4? I can't remember, but Those tier 4 Audis, like the station wagon ones, like the RS6, RS7s, those are crazy. No, the lower tier Audis are all just kind of eh. If it's like tier 2 or a tier 3 Audi, not so good, right? What's Nightbot gonna do? Oh, I read that wrong. There goes my dyslexia. William says, Nightbot is right. Hit the button for Danny. Yeah, hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I thought he said Nightbot is going to hit the button for Danny. I'm like, what does that mean? Like, what's the Nightbot gonna do? I was confused for a second. Ark says the Audi RS6 is the best. I don't like the way those cars, I hate driving them. I hate the way they shift, but if you don't mind shifting those things, they are beasts. They are complete beasts. I think you basically just launch and go right into 4th gear. Or it might even be 5th gear. I can't remember. You either go right to 4th or right to 5th. And for some reason, I have a hard time doing it fast enough to get the car to perform well. Ayaka says the RS5 wagon is fast. I'm actually surprised that the Audi station wagons, like the tier 4 station wagons, are just really good. Ark, by the time I get halfway down the track, I finally get to 4th gear on those cars. I don't know why, but I can't get them to shift quickly. That car that car, man, I'm telling you, it's like James Dean's Porsche. Those cars are cursed when I try and drive them. Those cars hate me. They're out to get me. I was just watching some sort of show and they were talking about James Dean's cursed Porsche, so that's why I said that. I guess it was fresh on my mind, but that is a pretty crazy deal when you look at what happened with his Porsche. I'm not sure if you guys know about that, but so James Dean, if you don't know who he was, back in like the 50s, he was a race car driver and a famous actor. And he bought some sort of little Porsche Spider and he crashed it and he died. And then certain people took parts out of the car and put them into their cars. And those people had horrible accidents. And then just all this really bad stuff kept happening to anybody who owned any of the parts or even like the crashed car. So all this really horrible stuff, and people think the car was actually cursed. And there was a guy, like when James Dean bought the car, he was at lunch with somebody or dinner or something. He's like, hey, come check out my new car. And they went out to the parking lot, and the guy he was having lunch with saw the car. He was like, the guy said, that car is evil. He actually told James Dean, that car is evil. Stop driving that car. You're going to be dead within a week or something. And it actually happened. It's pretty crazy. It's a crazy story. I mean, I don't actually believe that anything can be cursed, but it is pretty weird. It's a pretty weird story behind that car. A lot of bad things happened around it. I guess even like one place, I guess Barrett got a hold of it, right? You know Barrett? He got a hold of it just to put in the showroom or something on display. And it actually rolled backwards over one of his guys and broke his legs or killed him or something. It's a crazy deal. But yeah. I don't think I would want to be a... Oh, even I guess even people who touched it got hurt on the car just from like touching it or something. I don't know. That's the story. I don't know if that part's true or not, but that's what they've always said. Like, it was up on display for a while, and people would go up to the car and they would just put their hands on it, and somehow they would get hurt on the car. William D says, something sick spider. S. I can't read those little teeny letters right there. I need some glasses on, but... Is that RS6? SC6 spider? I know it's some kind of pork spider, but... William D says, what about Christine? That's not real, is it? Christine wasn't real, was it? I know the movie Christine, but was that actually based on a true story? If that was based on a true story, then I don't actually know the real story behind it. I thought that was just a made-up movie, but... I remember seeing that movie a few times when I was a kid, but I barely remember it. Samuel says, what my rate, gotta be back, get in his room. Samuel says, I'm 6:30. And yes, I'm still actually live, bud. Oh, Ark, I think I missed your comment. I'm not really sure what you mentioned up there. Let me look back for a second. What did Ark mention? I don't think your comment showed up for me, Ark. All right, buddy. I guess we'll go back out to the lobby. We got about 20 more minutes left on the stream. Thank you for the swaps, Drew, man. That was awesome. He says, the story of the cursed Dodge 330 Golden Eagle. Yeah, I've never heard about that, actually. Yeah, I've never heard that story. Interesting. I might have to look that up. Thanks, Ark. All right, we're racing somebody in a Lamborghini Urus. All right, I ran 11.9s. He ran 12.2s. Oh, that's 69 Mustang. Check that out. We got 69 Mustang. Sometimes I'm not very... What's the word? I'm having a brain fart. What's the word? Not very... I don't even know what word I'm trying to say, so never mind. Observant. Sometimes I am not very observant. Andy Styles, you gotta go Europe final today. All right, cool. Hope it's a good game. Hope you guys like the outcome. Samuel says, if I join, will you send me cash, bro? Well, I don't really do that. I mean, it's... Thing is, that's like 3 years worth of saving and not upgrading cars that I would like to upgrade, so... I don't really give out cash just because it takes forever to make it, and you can spend it so fast, it's not even funny. I don't upgrade a lot of cars I would like to upgrade in order to make sure I have enough game cash saved up, so. I'm stingy with my resources, that's why I have so much. Later. I will watch the ads later, thank you. Thank you very much. Look, his car is touching my car. Hey, you're gonna scratch my paint job, man. That wasn't very nice. Stay off my car's paint job. That's not very nice of you. Melon says, Urus is not bad. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of different versions of the Urus, and I think a couple of them are pretty decent. Kelly says, my tune is horrible. I cannot get it under 12.1. I mean, if you got a 12.1 tune, you might be able to find me with that. Alex, you out of here? Have a great day, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. Always appreciate that. Best does not recommend something for the next showdown, but I don't know what. I gotta take a look at what's even in the next showdown. I gotta make a video for that as well. There's been so many events and things popping up, it's hard to keep up with it all. What's up, YouTube Premium? How are you doing today? All right, opponent has disconnected. We got lots of disconnects today. Lots of... Wait, was there only 3 people in my lobby? Look, it's not going to work. Oh, there it goes. It looks like there was nobody in the lobby. Did I get moved again? What's happened there? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. YouTube Premium says, I'm looking for a crew to join. How much RP do you normally make per season? I mean, if you're trying to find a crew, that's probably one of the, oh my god. That's probably one of the most asked questions they're going to want to know. All right. I wasn't paying attention. Is it my turn to win or is it my turn to lose? I'm just going to run slow and we'll see what happens. All right. My turn to lose, I guess. We'll do a couple more races here, and then we'll go back out to the lobby. Lobby time. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm sure there's probably a few more people. We got about maybe 15 minutes left on the stream, so want to try and give a couple more people chances to race me. Yeah, Zyodic was looking for some players. His crew family was recruiting. All right, good swaps, good swaps. Thank you, thank you. Oh, look, we found somebody in the Ferrari F40. This is going to be interesting. This could go either way. I mean, if they know what they're doing with that car, it might beat me. 3, 2, 1, go. This should be a really good race, I think. That car has got the top speed. Oh, yes. I was a little worried about that one. That car, I'm pretty sure that car bust the dyno by a lot, so it had the potential to destroy me, I would think. I could be wrong. I haven't seen one of those in live racing in a long time, but back in the day, those were super good cars. Those were really good back then. I mean, live racing has changed a lot since then, but Yaka says the Ferrari F40 is also a great car. It's pretty good, actually. Pretty good. I love the way it looks. Honestly, I don't like a lot of Ferraris, but I do like some of the older ones, like the F40s, the Testarossas. Old Ferraris were cool. I don't really like most of the new ones. Ark said, I reinstalled the game and I won the 512. Nice, buddy. Nice, nice. That's a really cool car. Alright, I guess I can't re-challenge you. I waited too long, or you left, or the game crapped out, or something happened, but something crapped out on us. Alright, we found Kelly Kid. William D says it wasn't down-tuned. Ark, are you enjoying the 512 so far? I think that's a really cool car. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Either I drove really bad or he just destroyed me. Okay, I drove really bad. That's what happened. Scava, how's it going? Was that you I was just racing? If so, good races? I'm really not sure why, but this is definitely one of my very favorite cars in the game. I love this car. I'm glad that train didn't just smash it though, that would have sucked. Imagine if you ran slow and the train hit the loser. That would be kind of a funny animation, like whoever lost gets smacked by the train. They should actually do that. You just see the other car just go, and then the train pushes it off the screen. Do I have the Twisted Mistress? Yes. I think I have that. I don't know if I've ever upgraded it. I don't really remember much about it, but I do have one of those. I got that a long time ago. I know I got some videos on that car, but I bet I haven't driven that thing in like 3 or 4 years, I'm guessing. I remember when I first got it, I upgraded it, and I think I upgraded it. Pretty sure I upgraded it. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. I'd have to go look, but it's not something I drive often, so it must not be a car that I like too much, or maybe it's just a car that I forgot about. I can't remember if it's got a good live racing setup or not, but William D says, I wish I had the cars to try for the 512 TR. Well, you only need 2 of them, and I think you can get those with keys, right? If you've got enough keys, it's almost worth spending the keys, sorta. I mean, it's not the best car in the game or anything, but it's a really cool car to have, so. I'm not really sure if I would have spent the keys or not if I didn't already have the cars, but I would have considered it just because I really like the way the car looks. 3, 2, 1, go. William D says it's not a good live race, right? I assume you're talking about the Twisted Mistress, right? Avendern says I don't have the Twisted Mistress. I think that's kind of a hard car to get, so most people probably don't. I can't remember if that was a car we got from some sort of event or what it was, but I do remember acquiring that car, and I don't think it was a really easy car to get if I remember correctly, but it was so long ago, my memory is just kind of like almost non-existent these days. Alright, we got 10 more minutes on the live stream. I forget if it's my turn to win, so I'm going to go slow. Alright, it was my turn to win. Alright, thank you. I wasn't paying attention there. That car there I'm racing looks really nice and black. The invisible car. I'm racing the invisible car, guys and gals. Alright, so I cannot challenge you back. We had another game crap out. Ooh, look at that Lamborghini. That's an interesting color for that Lamborghini right there. We got Peepaw. We got the Barrett's Road Shop thingy, or Garrett's Road Shop thingy. I don't remember that being a great live racing car, but I love the way that car looks. I love the way that the car looks. I did find a makeshift live racing setup for it, but it doesn't, as you can see, it didn't win. It doesn't really work that well. I can win a couple of live races with it here and there, but not like too terribly many. I'll tell you what, man, these earbuds make my ears itch. William D says it's from an event. I think there's a gold star and a purple star version of that car, right? Or is there only a purple star? I know there's 2 of them, but I can't remember if they're both golden star. No. Both purple star or what? EMG, what's up? How'd you get lucky, man? Did you just get a really awesome car or something? If so, congratulations. That's awesome. Dark says the Mistress was a Showdown prize car. Really? It was from a Showdown? Do I have the Aston Martin Vulcan? I think so. With over 1,000 cars in the game, though, it's hard to keep track of a lot of them. I don't remember liking that car. I think I have that, but I don't think that was a very good car from what I remember. Or is the Vulcan the good one or not? There's one Aston Martin that I absolutely love. I think it's the Valhalla. I think the Valhalla is the one that I like. To me, it kind of has the shape of like a stingray, which is pretty cool. I'm having a brain fart at the moment. I think I do that a lot, unfortunately. Ark says, I remember the Mistress. There was a showdown twice. I do remember I won 2 different versions of it. One's kind of boring looking, the other one's kind of cooler looking, but... Alright, so William D says the brown one is gold and the flag one is purple. That's kind of what I thought. So if the brown one is gold, that means you can pull it out of crates. Purple star cars will not come out of crates, but gold star cars will. Allie Nibley, what's up? He says, what's the fastest car in the game? So currently the Kin Block Huna truck. The Kin Block truck is the fastest car right now. That's not a car you can get, though. That was one of those cars that was used for an event, and unless they bring the event back, you're not going to be able to get that car, so... There's a chance they may rerun the event, though. Alright, we got 5 minutes left on the stream, everybody. Chicken Kebab? We're going to race Chicken Kebab. That's a funny name. He said no. He said no. Chicken Kebab must be a chicken. Ha! Or it's possible that it disconnected. Sometimes when it tells you that a player refused to race you, sometimes they didn't even get a chance to race you. The game disconnects and then it tells you that, which is kind of messed up, but... The game's got a lot of issues. I love this game, but man, it's got a lot of issues. Lots of issues. Alright, so this will probably be the last person I live race here. We'll do a couple more races. 4 more minutes. Oh yeah, the Indy truck. I think I said the wrong thing. Yeah, the Kin Block Indy truck. That is the fastest car in the game. I guess it's not the Huna truck. I'm sorry. The Indy truck. Thank you. RN says, I raced against you in live racing. Danny, you're pretty fast. Thanks, my friend. I must say, good race. Good race, good race. What just happened there? Wait, what happened? Who won? Nobody won? At least they gave me $300. I just got $313 for whatever just happened there. Weird. Weird. This game has a lot of issues. Alright, we'll do a couple more races with Ziotic before we go. We got 3 more minutes. Oh, hold on. Who's gonna win? Hey, don't you catch up to me, sir. No! Oh my god. Dang it. You know what? If I would have shifted, I didn't... I think I lost because I just didn't shift into the last gear. That was a good race, man. That was a good race. I wonder if I didn't mess up, who would have won? What do you guys think? NSXR versus the Chevelle. I'll tell you what, the NSXR is still one of the best overall tier 4 cars in the game. Once you get it all upgraded and get all the bells and whistles on it. Beth says, Danny, can you shout me out? I also post live racing videos, trying to get some subs so I can go live and live race. Alright, so check this out. Best, check this out. You're trying to get some subs and YouTube's not letting you go live. Are you playing on your phone or are you playing on your computer? There are apps and stuff that will let you live stream even if you don't have enough subs to live stream on YouTube itself. Like if you're on your phone, you can get something called AZ Screen Recorder, or there's another one that was called Mobizen Live, and there's another thing called Omelette Arcade. All three of those things should allow you to schedule a stream and then start it live on YouTube, even if YouTube's not letting you do it directly from YouTube. I'm not really sure why YouTube does that, but unless they've changed something, one of those three things will probably let you go live. So back in the day, back when I first started this channel, I think I was using AZ Screen Recorder on my Android phone to live stream. Eventually, I figured out how to get everything over onto the computer, which makes life much easier because, I mean, back then the video quality was probably really much worse. The audio quality was probably much worse. Just for me, it's hard to do well on YouTube off of a phone, but some people can figure it out. I've never been much of a phone guy. I like to make phone calls and play games on my phone. Anything else, I'd much rather do on a computer if possible. Some people love their smartphones, though. Alright, this will be the last race here. Awesome swaps. I guess we disconnected again. Lots of disconnects, so I'm going to go real slow. How do you play on the PC? You can download something called LD Player if you are a Android player. That will allow you to put Android apps and games onto your PC, basically. So yeah, if you're on PC and you're on Android, check out LD Player. If you're on iOS, I don't think anything like that exists. iOS has a lot of weird rules and regulations, and I think they don't allow anybody to make a iOS emulator. So, unfortunately, they're like, nope. They're like, nope, not gonna let it happen. But iOS kind of makes so you, I don't know if it's still like this, but for a while they shut down the capability to use Bluetooth game controllers on iOS phones and everything else. So it's like they hate everything. It's like iOS hates everybody and everything. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of them, honestly. I think they're really stuck up and snobby. That's the way I look at them. But, you know, some people love iOS stuff, but I don't. I like Android. I like my Android and PC If you're an Apple guy and you like your Apple products, awesome, but they're not for me. So that's just my opinion. I'm not saying they're bad. They're not bad. I just don't like them personally, you know? EMG says I'm on iOS, but I was going to start new. Well, if you want to start a new account, you can always make a new Android account on LD Player, but you do need to have a Gmail address, because once you download LD Player, you have to sign into your the Google Play Store through your Gmail, just like you do on an Android phone. And then once you're signed into the Google Play Store, then you can start downloading whatever apps and stuff onto LD Player from the Google Play Store. So if you don't already have a Gmail, you would probably need to make a Gmail account. Ark says, great stream. Thanks, my friend. Thanks for coming by, bud. Always good to see ya. None to fly says the black Corvette was me. Good race, man. I think we disconnected or something, but I think we had one race and then the game crapped out. But yeah, good race. Good race. Kelly says, what's your take on CSR3? I don't know. It doesn't look like something I'm going to like, honestly. To me, it looks terrible. It looks like a game I would absolutely hate, but I could be wrong. I mean, once it goes live, I'll probably try it out, but I'm hoping that CSR2 stays around. Because CSR3 looks lame so far. Anyways, guys and gals, I think that's going to be it for the day. I want to say thank you all for watching my crazy videos and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. It's always fun hanging out with you guys on the live streams. Thank you for coming out. Well, Arc time is up. I guess somebody reminded me earlier that I forgot to make a video about the milestone prize car we just got. So I think I'll try and work on that today. I do plan on releasing another video I recorded later today. So maybe tomorrow I'll release the how to drive video for that other car. But yeah, we'll figure it out. We shall figure it out. Thanks for watching, everybody. You guys are amazing. Lightning out and have a great day. We will catch you next time. Hasta la vista, and I'll be back on Friday. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Lightning out. See ya. All right, where's the button to end the stream? I can't find it. I'm lost. I'm lost.